Bomani, what's going on with social media?
I have seen not a dollop of evidence to indicate that these hot fucking takes that people are putting on the internet, whether it be my own social producers or somebody else's, and I'm like, the Kanye line, every agent I know knows I hate agents. Every social producer knows I hate social producers. I've worked too hard for these 26 years to be direct but nuanced in my career and everything else, and that all gets torn asunder by somebody who gets paid by turning my shit into rage bait, because rage bait is what gets their numbers. Their bosses are asking them, well, hey, man, so how many likes, retweets, whatever, subscribers, whatever we get. They get that off of rage bait, but what they don't get are the responses that.
Wow. Nuance is the word I keep hearing. We're going to go through that.
People said. What they don't get is the harassment that comes from it. So what that means, and harassment is a bit dramatic at times, but I say all that to say the incentives of the social producers are out of line to me with the incentives of the host, or more accurately, these social producers are incentivized to throw their host to the wolves.
Hey, you know what he's saying now? He's saying, forget all that meat and potatoes you just said. Just give me the hot sauce and I'll throw it at everybody and let that fire just blow up in inferno. And then they'll burn you down in the process. But guess what? Check the temperature, more likes, more subscribers, etc. And there's not even a direct correlation through people actually watching your content and supporting your content more with hot takes. Now, everyone thinks that's true because we've seen hot takes take off and win. Like in early social media days, hot takes were winning at the same pace. Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith made their name when social media first started. But now I think we've been desensitized to hot takes. Now we're fatigued of hot takes. Now they still work, but they gotta be supported by much more evidence than just hot take. If not, then it's just like, all right, that's all you got? A lot of sizzle, no substance.
To be called stupid, to be called whatever it may be. Or the worst is when it's a social producer from somebody else's fucking show that does it, right? They are incentivized to create this hot take stuff. And I'm like, hey, man, I've made my bones in this by offering nuance in this stuff. And
Hey, look, what he's saying, too, is y'all cutting me up, slicing me up just to get what y'all want out of it. The pushback is, dog, you said it. Bomani, you said it. I dealt with this with my wife in the reality show, like all the stuff, the good stuff that came from it, the bad stuff that came from it. I said, but you said it. And, you know, that's not a good place to be because I know I could get sliced up and cut up. I've read articles about me before. I was like, I ain't mean it that way. Or I said that, but I didn't say it. When they could bring this top line to this bottom line and make it seem like a whole different conversation. I hate that too, but at the same time, I do take the onus. I do take the accountability of, I said it.
What you're looking to find is not, oh, this is interesting. People may want to hear this, is, oh, this will get the people going. And if you like me and the way I do this is the opposite of that, it stinks.
Yeah, it stinks. At the same time, I take the challenge of being more sophisticated. One thing that happened when I played, and I may have had one or two mishaps in terms of conversation, like, damn, they got me. You know, I said that and I didn't mean that. But 99.9% of the time, it was all the way I wanted it because I looked at it like I have to be precise. I have to be sophisticated. I have to be eloquent. It's not on you. Whatever you use, I gave you, right? Unless you just totally plagiarize me. I mean, totally just take me out of context, totally just say, hey, I'm not even going to write what you said. I'm going to say whatever I want. Then we got something, right? Other than that, it's on me.
And again, it doesn't lead to more listeners. It may lead to more social following. But when's the last time you saw a clip online and you were like, wow, I think I need to go listen to an hour of that podcast? No, you just immediately respond to whatever it is. And so
I would challenge that because he's right generally because it's too much information. So it's like, oh, this podcast. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's a good clip. Oh, that's a good clip. But then you all went through 3. You ain't about to watch 3 podcasts. You ain't. I know you not. But I will say the last time this happened, Cam and Mace, when they first came out, they had a bunch of socials going at first. It was like, Cameron's a sports journalist. I was like, sports broadcast. I was like, what? And then they kept showing his clips. I was like, oh, he actually is. He wearing a suit and everything. That got me to watch their show. Now, I don't watch podcasts or vodcasts. I don't watch a whole hour. I don't watch anybody's show from beginning to end. Whitlock had me for a while. Joe Budden had me for a second, but I can't watch it. It's an hour and a half. I don't have an hour and a half of my day where I'm around nobody. Or my kids are there 99% of the time, and the other time, it's either I'm quiet time, I'm charging my batteries, or I'm around adults. And the last thing somebody wanted to do is talk to you while you watching something else. So when do you find the time? I guess I need to take up jogging or something.
I always worry about people with new podcasts. I'm like, I don't know how you get new people to listen. I don't know how you get people to think they need to come check you out for the first time, because all the mechanisms that they use that they call promotion, I have seen no evidence that they promote.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what's interesting about his take about nuance is that my response is nuance. I see both sides. I see the social media need. I see how that's a great marketing tool for awareness. And in that awareness, it takes a lot of impressions for you to convert and acquire something. They teach you this in marketing, right? They say, well, you just got to get, that's why stuff is on billboards. You're like, why would they spend money on that billboard? Just so I can look at it and just keep driving. Well, that's one of the 7 impressions they need to check the box where they say 7 steps of impressions to acquisition. So that's why you got to have something there. And then next thing you know, you have an online ad. Then you have a social media clip. And then you get a brochure. And they say by the 7th time, if you're still receiving this, if you're still like in the know of this, it's in your attention sphere, you'll go get it. Because whenever you need it, you'll be like, oh, I see. It's almost like they're building your trust up. 7 times we haven't done anything but show you great stuff. You going to come over here? And then finally, hey, you say, hello, hi, how's it going? You good? Like after a while, you just melt them. That's what happens to us, they say, in marketing at least. So interesting. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.